Hello, CADemists, and welcome. Let's model this helicopter. So this is an exercise in surface modeling, and I'll be using some reference images. Let's have a look at the drawing here. One side view from the right, one front view, and one top view. There I made an isometric view and placed some terms. Rudder, this part, tail boom, landing skid, cockpit, the rotor blade and the main rotor. And I will place some screenshots in my part studio, so you might want to do so as well. So the side view, this top view up to this edge, the front view, and one back view. So I will start in an empty part studio with a sketch on the right plane and draw one construction line with the length of 9,900 millimeters. And here I will place that side sketch. So I go to Insert, an image, and take the side image here. And the origin will be here. I'll give that a Shift-J fixed constraint, pull that up, maybe draw one line up here. Delete that constraint. Up to here. Like this. Bigger. There. We'll take that and fix these lines. Draw one construction line from here over there, so I know where the bottom edge is. Do that one more time for the top. Pull that down a little to here. Okay. And for that back sketch I just showed you, I will just place a point right here and exit that sketch. Start the next sketch on the front plane. Take that front image. I'll make a coincident constraint here to that line. And then just make that line coincide with that edge, and the same down here. So I'll reduce the size and pull it down just a little bit. Okay, that's good. And one more sketch on the top plane with that top view. So there it is, top. Like this. There's that edge. Pull that here. Yeah. Fix that for a moment. Like this. Move the whole sketch down to here. Yeah, that's good. Now we had this point here. So I will create one with plane point, one plane to the front edge here. And on this plane, that back view. So I'll place a sketch on that plane, import that B picture, make a coincident relationship to the origin, and then look at that. Get that down here. There's the rotor blade. But I need to scale it down. Now I need to scale it up. Here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I will rename my sketches. That's the side sketch. That's the front sketch. That is the top sketch. And that one's the back sketch. I will place all those in a folder. Name that V for views. And now we're ready to start sketching. So first I will hide these three and start with a sketch on the right plane. And first a spline here from the origin up to that point, exit, make that a vertical constraint, take that over there, place a spline point here. Again, I will fix that here. delete that turn here. Like this. Continue with a straight construction line here. And fix that point. Continue with the spline. No. I don't want to do that because there is a straight edge here at that part, and so first I will draw that from here to about here, horizontal line, fix that, and then a spline here, and a spline over there. Again, vertical constraint there with B parallel. We can align it with our straight line here. Reduce that. Okay, it's good enough for me. Here, again, B. Here, like this. All right. So let's continue with one line, a straight line for the landing gear. Here, one line that turns into an arc. Continues with the line. Over here. Fix that. Like this. Make that coincident here. Like this. Yeah. Then those two windows. Again with a spline. Place points here. All right. One more. All right. Then for the main rotor, let's draw I'll start with a 3-point arc. Then the line here. Up to here. Go down here. Up to that point. vertical constraint here. Just that. Yeah, that's good. And I will draw that one construction line here. Get a tangent constraint. So from there, another vertical construction line, which coincides on our curve and on that line. So that is where the highest point of that curve is. And that's why I will draw the profile, the front view, seen from the front. Okay. Now I will continue with spline here in the back. From that edge up to here. Like this. Maybe place one spline point here. Like this. Then one midpoint. Coincident with that point. And make that a construction line. Make these here coincident. Something like this. Continue with another spline here. And that'll be up to that edge here. Here. Place one spline point here. Yeah. So let's continue with the rudder. So take that from here to there, here, here, here. Then horizontal constraint over here. Yeah, fix that. Fix that. And for that cable, from that midpoint to here, go into tangent arc till here. All right. So that's it. I don't think we need to sketch anything else. And you can fix everything. I'll just leave it like that. So let's define two planes, one with a line angle to that line and give that a 90-degree angle, and one more with that line here. Again, 90-degree. Okay. Let's show that front image here. Maybe hide the side image. And sketch on this plane here. And this again will be one straight line somewhere here at the bottom. And that will turn to spline. Oh, I think I caught a vertical constraint. I didn't want that. And now let's attach or pierce that point to that curve. So Shift G does that. Then with B, I make a parallel constraint here. Shift G again to that edge here. Now let's have a look. This needs to be a horizontal constraint. Pull that out. Pull that back a little. Out a little. Like this. Okay, while we're in this sketch, a little out here, like this. I'll fix it. We can sketch those windows here. So again, there is a straight line here, turns into an arc. Straight line. To an arc. And from here on, here another arc. And then a spline. So that needs to be tangent, to that arc. So I'll pull it here to there. Shift J, T. Pull that up a little and fix it. Yeah. Pull that back. Fix that. Tangent. And yeah, like this. Okay, window number 2. Again, a straight line. Turning into an arc. Straight line. Here. 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 And then one spline. Fix that. and fix. No, fix that. Tangent to that arc. Keep that in place. Continue here. With a B. Now, fix that. Like this. Well, maybe a little more like this. Okay. That's it for this sketch. We get that outer profile and the windows. Okay. So I will rename our first sketch, where we actually sketched, the S sketch, and that one the front sketch. And let's continue with a sketch on that one. And let's make that an ellipse. That's the midpoint. That's one end point. And give that a value of 150 millimeters. Project that and just cut it here. All right, so we got that profile. And I think we're ready for our first loft. We just need that curve from the top image. That one here, no? So let's sketch that. I'll start a sketch on that top plane. And that is a spline starting here. Then again, horizontal constraint here, very small. Let's have a look in isometric view. Now I will constrain that endpoint to our curve. And then that curve to that one. Yeah? Have a look from above. And then adjust our form here. Might want to fix, no. I don't want to fix the whole thing. I want to go down here, all right. And then I want to lower the magnitude of that one. like this. Okay, I'll leave it like that. Go into isometric, hide those planes, and I want an easy selection for my curves, and this bottom curve has one spline, one straight line, and again a spline. Yeah. So I want that to make a composite curve. There's my curve here. And then again for that sketch as well, I want that one and that one to be one curve. Okay. So now let's create that loft with this profile here, that curve, that vertex, and as guides and continuity, I'll take that bottom curve, that one, and that one. Yeah. Now for that landing skid, I forgot one thing, one line in this top sketch, which is this one. I'll just include that here. And that is this one line from about here to over there. Let's have a look. And I want to project with those two lines. They need to be aligned horizontally. And let's have a look. Like this. Yeah, something like that. So I get this line here. I get that one. And I'll project sketch to sketch. So that line to that line gives me that one. Okay. And I drew that part of the landing skid. I want to project that to a plane that goes through a plane point of that vertex with that side plane. And then can just start a sketch here and just project these. Okay. So I will just surface extrude of these lines symmetrically and give that, it's a bit too wide. I'll give that 122. Okay. And then I'll hide this one here. hide plane that. And then draw an ellipse shape for a sweep for that leg. So I will define a plane by curve point. So that's the curve, and that is that plane. And start a sketch here. Take that ellipse tool, pierce that to our profile, and with ellipses I like to draw construction lines here as a aid to define the dimensions. So I'll dimension that with 22 and 66, and with the parallel constraint here, go into the sweep of my sketch number 4 along my curve. So this is a tutorial on surface modeling, but from time to time I will use some solid modeling as well. I'll take the thicken command with the midplane option and 66. Okay. And just give that a full round fillet, that face, that one, and that one. And another fillet for those edges here. 16. Okay. That back edge, back face as well. All right. So for that other leg, I'll show you the side sketch. I will just use that transform with translate by X, Y, Z. Take that leg here, go into copy part, and just pull that over here. That's the value, all right. And hide all planes. Have a look at the inside of things. Okay, that's sticking out, so I'll just go to mutual trim, pick that one, that one. Do that one more time. And there, we got that. And let's continue with our windows here. I'll hide that one. I'll hide the top one. I can hide. No, I want to project these curves to that surface. So I go to project, take that, curve to face. No, that one. Direction is right plane. Target is that one. Yeah. let's have a look at that front sketch here and do that one more time. So it's curved to face, and I need to pick those here. That one. Direction is front. Target is that one. All right. Let's split that face here with those curves. With a normal to target option and pick those. No, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Add an appearance white with a high degree of transparency. All right, and we got our cockpit, huh? Let's continue with the tail boom. And I will start with a sketch, line angle, that's the line, 90 degrees. And we had that image, that one here. And let's just copy this curve here, this one. Yeah. And the other one. So I will start a sketch here and take a 3-point arc. And Shift G pierce to here. Vertical constraint. Curve is defined. And now let's model this shape here. Well, let's sketch that one. So one is here. One is over there. Let's work in the isometric view to make that coincident. That one with that point. Then again, take that out here. Start with a horizontal constraint. Make that really big. Fix it there. Place some spline points, but not too many, huh? So something like this. Here, maybe 3, okay. So pull that out here. Out here. Did I fix that point here? Yeah, I did. Move it up a little. All right. That's it. Split that face with that curve. All right. Delete that face. And now we got a little problem, right? Or I got that. I wanted that one to be over here. Okay, why do I have this problem? I drew from that side image, but that main rotor case here falsifies the position of that line. So I need a new line up to that point here. And I will just create that. With the spline from here to over there. Need to get rid of that, yeah. So fix that point on that one here, and this one on that edge here. I'll hide that one here. To make it easier to catch that vertex. And now let's capture the profile once more. Here. Like this. Yeah. I'll exit and hide all, or hide that sketch. And make that loft for our tail boom. So that goes from that profile to that one with guides, well, that one here, and the one from that side no, sketch. That's it. All right, there's our tail boom. So let's continue with the main rotor. We can start with a revolve of these lines around that axis. Then let's have a look at that first side sketch. We got this point here, and I'll use that to define my sketch, where I will sketch the case for the main rotor blade. So I can hide all surfaces for a moment. Show that top sketch, and maybe of all surfaces I want this last one. I want to project that edge because the shape I want to model needs to be coincident with that center. So something like this. Another one over here. Align those vertically here. Sometimes you get confused what's horizontal and vertical, so just check here. This is horizontal, this is vertical. And this sketch here, make that line here, make that tangent here as well. One line from here to over here. Construction, we get this line. So yeah, like this. Lets me cut in here and here like this. And now turn everything back on. So I will extrude these three with a blind dimension, something like that. And then just go into my mutual trim. Merge things. And there we got that. Now I can make I'll just make a 3D fit spline between this vertex and that one. And then fill this top face, adding to what we get. Maybe add a little fillet, 44 to here. And I'm almost ready to mirror everything. I just want to fix this back here. And I might do so again with a 3D fit spline. From here to here, start direction, take that edge, turn that around, and direction that, turn that around, and just pull it out. Let's take an equal value 3 and 3. And close that with a loft from here to there, and profile tangent, something like this, huh? Right. I will hide all sketches and go into, well, first I'll make a boolean between those here. Then I will mirror this part over the right plane and do likewise with this one. And then do a mutual trim here between this one and that one. All right. Now let's work on those rotor blades. I will create one plane with a mid-plane condition between those two ones here. Then I want to have a look at that top image, and I'll take that rotor blade here. So first I will project that edge. No, I will need to start a sketch here. Project that circular edge, and then draw a line from that center point here out there. Take that midpoint line, make sure that there's a perpendicular constraint here. And place that here in the middle. Might just want to fix that. And make that a little bigger than this because the rotor blades are tilted. So I can just fix that here. I'll keep that as a normal line and go over here and draw an arc. No. Turns into line. Line is parallel. Something like this. Okay. So I will just define a variable now with a number. Call that low. Give that a 0.2 value. And make another 3D fit spline with these two. Start direction and end direction is from that plane. And I'll use that value. So I just type in low L for low. Here again, low. Turn that around. No. Turn those two like this. All right, so there's the profile for my blade. And go into the sweep of my curve along that path. We get this shape here. So I'll make an extrude of these two. Something like this. And then again, mutual trim. Okay. I need to fix this here. So I go back to my sketch. Pull that out like this. There it is. And mirror that one across that plane to that surface. Fill that here. And now I want to rotate my blade with a transform tool. Go to rotate, take that sweep path for the axis, give that a 22 value, and there is our blade. If you want to change the color, go to edit appearance, maybe something like that. And then go into circular pattern of that part around any circular edge or conical face and give that a value of 5. All right, so there's our main rotor. And now let's continue here at the back. So let's continue with the tail rotor. I will show all sketches for a moment. So we had this back image, and we had this one plane there, that one. So let's start a sketch here on that. We can hide all surfaces and capture that form. So there is here a line till there. Then with a spline, I will capture this here. Make that vertical like this. Draw one line over here. I caught some constraint here. So this is over here. Till there. Like this. All right. I'll cut this. Maybe turn that back. Then lengthen the line here. And split that line right here. And then define an 3-point arc for the blade. So sometimes I have difficulty finding the midpoint of that, so I'll just sketch one here and place that on that midpoint. And I can't find that one. Let's see if that works. Yeah. And then, so draw one construction line here. Define an angle. I'll do this like that. Make that coincident with that line. I'll make that a angle of 30 degrees. And maybe that length. So on one side it will be going up like this, and on the other I need to mirror that. So mirror over that line. And that's it for that sketch. I will show surfaces, and first I will revolve. Okay, I didn't cut that line, huh? So I need to go back to that sketch, split that here, construction line, then make my revolve of those three around that axis. Make that sketch visible again, and extrude that line, that curve, to something like Maybe bigger, huh? 600. Okay. Sketch is still visible. And extrude. To the other side with that same value. Then split that face with that one. And that one with this one. Keeping the tools. Keeping that side. I'll leave it like that and just apply some different appearance to that. Okay. So that we get the rotor. Seems a little slim, huh? So I will just increase to about here. All right. So now about that rudder. I think I will hide the sketch, that image, and the back sketch, and that one as well. I get my side sketch, and I got all these vertices, and yeah, I even get that sketch for that cable. And I will just start with my 3D fit spline tool here at the top. Always with that right plane direction. Turn that around. And direction right. And I'll use that variable I had defined. And just keep on doing this. Here at the bottom as well. Right. Right. Low. Low. Whereas there's the, yeah, the last one. Fit spline. Right. Right. Low. Low. All right. And about that cable, we can define one curve point plane here. And start a sketch with the circle. Appears that to our curve and give that small diameter 22. Make that a sweep of that one over here. Maybe lower that radius a little. So there we got our sweep. We got those curves. We can make some lofts between this one and where is it? There, that one. Should be that 3D fit line. Where is it? There. Okay. One more time. A loft between 12 and 13, adding to that one. All right. So now let's say we want to move all this, the rudder, the cable, to some position to the right. So from that sketch, I will just draw one line here. With that line, I will define a plane, start a sketch on that plane, make an intersection here, and then draw one line from that vertex to that line. It's fully defined with that horizontal constraint. And now I'll just go to the transform tool, take those two bodies and just pick that line. And there we moved it. All right. So we can define one mirror plane with these, then mirror that part over that plane. Take the fill up here at the bottom as well. Okay. Maybe our cable as well, huh? Okay. And give that black appearance. Well, maybe not that black, like this. Okay. Let's continue with that horizontal fin. So I'll hide that one, show that one. And I'll hide all planes. We can hide that sketch. We can hide all curves. And place one sketch on that top fill. And take the line tool. Here like this. No? Vertical constraint here and here. Then the line here. Again, vertical. And some ellipse at the back. Midpoint. Something thin. 366. Okay, let's make a structure line here. Dimension that to 22. All right. Then take that 3D fit spline. These two vertices, start magnitude. I can just pick that face for start and end. Turn that upwards, take that low. Do that again for that front. Start this one and again low, low. This one. Okay, that's it. Then maybe start with that extrude. Then a loft between these two. A mutual trim. Like this. Then mirror over our plane here. Then fill this. Then extrude that one with the direction of that edge symmetrically. Maybe something like that, or 620. Okay. Mutual trim between this one and that one, like that. Then some filling here and there. Okay, that's too much. I wanted to do that fill and the bottom fill. Now mirror this part over this plane, adding to that surface. And well, let's hide all planes for a moment, all sketches, hide all sketches, yeah. And there you have it. We have successfully modeled our helicopter. I hope you've learned some valuable surface modeling techniques in Onshape. So one thing I always like when I work with models where things move, I like to animate that. So what I did for our model, I created composite parts here. One is the main rotor, the other one the tail rotor, and our main body. And then I put that into the assembly, applied a gear, a revolute mate between the main rotor and the cabin. That one I fixed, and I did the same here at the back. Then a gear relationship between those two revolute. And let's animate that with a loop and maybe a speed of 44. So we've really covered a lot of ground in this 1.5 hour tutorial. I hope you're as thrilled as I am with the helicopter model we've created together. Remember, because we use Onshape's parametric design features, making changes to this model is incredibly easy. If you want to tweak any dimensions, refine the shape, or add new details, you can simply go back and edit the relevant features. As you saw briefly, we even took a quick look at the animation process. If you'd like a more detailed step-by-step guide to animating this helicopter, showing you how to make those rotors spin and bring your model to life, please let me know in the comments below. A dedicated animation tutorial is definitely something I'd be happy to create.